What's up, Max? I'm just enjoying the moment because I just had to fight my way through a whole bunch of complications. Started out trying to play Metal Gear Solid 2, but that didn't work out. But yeah, it took me a minute to get here because of complications. But I wanted to give people a chance to filter back in, because there was a handful of people that were here a minute ago excited to watch me play. Why couldn't I play Metal Gear Solid 2? Because the PlayStation 3 that I'm borrowing is a complete and utter piece of shit. But I'm going to fix that problem, trust me, because if there's one thing that's a consistent is that I will play a Metal Gear game from time to time on the stream. I need to get myself another PS3 so that I can play games at my leisure, but that PS3, I need to get somebody a PS3 for Christmas to replace their piece of shit PS3. Sounds like Minecraft, doesn't it? Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I know how good they got, and I appreciate you being able to get through how bad they started out.
In the midst of the T-virus
So,
outbreak
David,
in Raccoon City,
this
Leon
isn't regular.
Kennedy succeeded in escaping from the city.
This isn't regular Resident Evil 2. It's the Resident Evil 2 Seamless project. So yeah, it's different.
Virus. However,
Ada!
Leon was not the sole survivor of the incident. A girl named Claire Redfield was in town on business of her own. She came to uncover the mysterious circumstances of her brother's disappearance. Chris Redfield, a member of the STARS Alpha team. Only now her mission has become quite simple. Basic survival within the nightmare that was once Raccoon City.
Say that all you want, Craig. You have your opinion, I have mine. I know that the first book went through stages where I was like, oh shit, that was good. You know, like, oh, this is getting better, it's getting better. But, yeah. I mean, I didn't even have a pop filter till chapter 13. I do appreciate the love, though.
I'm finally here.
Don't get me wrong. Never stop with the love.
That guy's a maniac. Why'd he bite me?
I really wish the gas station was Taxago in the remake.
Guy's a maniac. Why'd he bite
I wish they just steered right into that shit. Taxago! Would have been great. Guys, let me know how the volume is, the levels. I know it won't always be this loud.
Hello?
Be quiet.
Is anyone here? Hello?
City of the Dead is turning. I'm sorry, I'm just picturing
hello?
the way I did this in City of the Dead now.
Look, I'm sorry I bothered you, okay? Just don't come any closer. Are you listening?
Oh, I am, Craig, I promise. City of the Dead's gonna be the best one.
Wait! Don't shoot!
Get down!
Oh, Leon.
We can't stay out here. Head to the police station. It'll be a lot safer.
Take my hand.
There! Buckle up.
Okay.
City of the Dead is coming along. 6 has been ready. Just need to get Ada recorded.
What's going on? I arrived in town, and the
And,
whole place went
Great.
insane.
The radio's out.
I've
You're
lined
a
up
cop,
chapter 7.
right?
It's ready for
Yeah,
sound
first
effects.
day on the job. Great, huh? Name's Leon Kennedy.
6
Nice
is
to
out
meet
as soon as we get
Mine's
Ada
Claire.
recorded.
Claire Redfield.
Because it's basically her
Came to find
introduction,
my
and
brother
Jess has been
Chris.
off and on sick or busy constantly.
you. Hey, could you open the glove box?
Sure. There's a gun inside.
Better take it with you.
Hey, Leon clone.
Look out!
You mysterious Leon clone, you. I had to change that bit in the book. In the book, she wrote the
You
wreck
okay?
wrong.
Still in one piece.
Maniac's gonna ram us! Run! Claire!
Leon!
I'm okay. Head to the station. I'll meet you there.
Okay.
All right. Now we see scenario B. I actually have very little experience. Okay, what the fuck is the run? Why is it infinite? How do I run? How do I run? One of these buttons surely allows me to run. Oh, fuck. How am I... I knew it. It was inevitable. Why can't I run? I wanted to stay there. I wanted to hang out, look around. What the hell? Oh, thank you, Cypher. That was what I was going for. Alright, so I gotta figure out why this controller isn't working properly. It's, oh, man, this whole night has just been complication after complication. A, B, no, B, X, Y, Z. one of those should do it. Close. Close. And I'm glad he's not coming after me yet. Okay, now I can run. Hey guys. What's the story? Well, hey, that's interesting. That third guy stopped. Well, the thing about the attention to detail is, I was always worried about setting a status quo that I couldn't live up to. If for instance, I did a chapter that had, like, really good sound effects, and the next chapter had, you know, weak sound effects, like, would people be, you know, like, aggressively, oh, that's bullshit, you know, how come that chapter's like that when that chapter's like that? I don't know why my gun's infinite, but fuck it, it's for a stream. But yeah, it's always been. Oh, how you doing, Rebecca, Claire, Ada?
I came to get my hoodie.
You came to get your hoodie.
Yeah. Have you seen it?
No, I have not. But there's those two hoodies right there. What? It is a little tight. Nice Chuck Taylors. That's fine. It's just gonna make my hair look weird. What's up, Randy?
Hey, get over here!
This takes place in Chapter 7. Creepy's gonna be playing that guy.
Come on, just a little more.
Relying on him. He's got a cell freaked out.
Stay back! Don't come any closer!
I think it's interesting that he's basically Brian Irons in a regular policeman uniform, like model-wise. You donged it really well. Well, now that I'm actually in a place where I can calm down and show you guys the features of Seamless. This is what's the button? I have a button that no. There's a button I have that turns the filters on and off. It's not screenshot. Oh, you haven't made it through. Hey, sweet. My floating cat chair thingy. Oh, the chair can sit there. Awesome. Are you leaving? Give me a hug, Rebecca, Claire, Ada, Karen, and Jill for a little bit. Just inside the frame. Just inside. Just. But you are bringing me back pasta, right?
Yes.
Good.
I might bring it to your work if I'm too late.
That's fine.
Okay.
Drive safe. Weather's shit.
Weather's not shit. It's gorgeous. I like the park.
It's shit out there. Winter's coming.
Fall is the best time of the year.
Spring is the best time of the year. Shit's alive. You can wear shorts. No, maybe you can't. I can wear shorts.
I don't like wearing shorts. I like wearing hoodies. Bundling up. The whole I'm too hot to like do stuff sucks.
Hmm.
We'll see it.
Have fun. Alright, so director's cut basement theme. I don't think I did, no. I think the only theme from director's cut that I really did lean on at all was the save room theme. I used both. Okay, so I thought I had a hot bar, a hot key or whatever to change the filters so you could see. Yeah. Ha, there it is. Yeah, that's the original. Notice the jagginess on the handrail, and look at like the detail in the water tower and the detail in the chopper. And here comes the reshade. Sorry, the seamless effects. Boom. Look at that shit. It's like alchemy. It doesn't make sense to me. It's some kind of AI algorithm. Hey, come on. I really hate that feature. Stop it. Alright, here's another way you can see it. That's the original. Look at the fence. Look at the door frame. Look at the light above it. Look at the pipes. And that's with the effects. It's not perfect, and every now and then a straight line is all squiggly when it's supposed to be straight. But even that can be improved over time. I'm telling you. Alright, moving on with the game. For all I know, I'm invincible. Because I didn't turn cheats on. I don't know how they are on. Don't know why I'm picking this up. I don't need it. I should have opened that door. So Cypher, you haven't gotten to the you haven't even finished Umbrella Conspiracy yet? Dude, you're in for a treat. I get so much better at this shit. Ah, dude. I feel for you. Like, stop watching the stream. Go get past the shitty parts. Caliban Cove is great. City of the Dead is coming along. Only 5 chapters out right now, but 6 is complete. Except for Ada. The crows, yes. The crow of all the creatures that were cut from this game, the crows are the ones that are the most depressing to me because they were integral to the previous game in the series, RE1, both versions, I think. Weren't crows in Remake? I didn't play it that much. But in this game, they're integral to the story. Like, they're part of Leon's confusion with the dead body at the beginning. They're integral, damn it. They're necessary. And the fact that I can get by, I'm willing to accept no giant spiders. Although I'd be more willing to compromise and say, instead of a tarantula, make it something more akin to a brown recluse or a black widow, something that would actually be in the area that would get infected by that kind of shit. Because I imagine Raccoon City has a similar biome to mine. Hello. You look valuable. See you guys in a minute. Coming back. Captain Packins! Sorry it took so long to get shit rolling, man. Complication after complication after complication. Even a cat pooping where it shouldn't have. Just so much. I wish I could get into Morrowind. Really do. Like any one of the Elder Scrolls games. I just have trouble getting into them. Ah, that's good fuck with me. Let me see the ammo I don't need. Oh wait, it's a grenade instead. Do I need to... for fuck's sake. Oh, controller. Well, trust me, dude, it gets better. See, look, there are 6 canisters here. I've always talked to you guys about this. People say there's only one Mr. X. What's in the other canisters? That's a Mr. X drop there. There's a Mr. X drop there. There's a Mr. X drop. Why were they? There were 6 Senor X's. Senor X's. Oh no. Now I'm gonna get smacked. I love that he's just creeping. It's so creepy. I mean, back in 1998, it was amazing. Now he's a joke, especially compared to Mr. X in the remake. Haha, you're a joke. Not a very funny one either. I've heard different people say different shit. Of course, then there's the ending area of Resident Evil Nemesis, which breaks all kinds of canon to create an interesting looking battle set, well, area where a battle took place. There's tyrants, there's Mr. X's. Alright, took that. Oh, ah. Interesting. One of the things I love / hate about this Seamless mod is that it shows off details that you probably were better off not seeing in the first place, like that bass-ackwards American flag in the upper corner. That's actually not even. It's like somebody drew. It's like someone who wasn't an American drew the map from memory and did it backwards. See it? There's Florida, California. I think they slipped Africa under California. Replaced New Mexico and Arizona. Makes sense. That's what I would do if I could. Oh god. 2, 1, 5. Wouldn't that have been interesting? Glad I got it on the first try. God damn, you'd think I'd done this before. Hey, no. Barry being there is the best thing about that ending. And I'll be damned if you're gonna sully his good name that way. Since I have infinite ammo, I'm just gonna keep shooting you all until you all eventually stop coming down this hall after me. Isn't that beautiful? The silence. Just enjoy it. What was canon breaking about the ending to 3? I believe, if I remember correctly, it's just the battle area, the area that you go through where clearly a big battle took place and you see dead tyrants and dead Mr. X's and stuff. Yeah, as I understand it, that is game breaking because there's no reason all those guys would have been there. There's no reason a tyrant would have been there. They're not supposed to be there. Damn, I need a lunchbox like nobody's business.
I thought you could use a lift, Jill.
Sorry, that's a terrible version of the real Barry, and it's not even similar to the one that I used in the book. Barry in my audiobook is basically Solid Snake's dad, and Chris is Solid Snake if he had a baby with Rorschach from Watchmen. There's an item box in here I can use. Wait a minute. So the Special Forces were coming to meet Birkin, who was not alive anymore. I need a card key. Birkin was dead before shit hit the fan. So you're telling me that they dropped Tyrants and Mr. X's on Special Forces guys before the outbreak really kicked off? Interesting. Dumb. And interesting. Holy infinite grenades, Batman. You know what? I'm actually going to change that in the controls. I'm going to blow a gasket if I keep hitting start when I want to hit Y. So start is Y and Y is start. Close. Close. Bamf. Oh yeah, that's better. Okay, so I can't... Pretty sure this door's still locked, right? Yeah, it's locked from the other side. So I can't go that way. Alright. Limits are optioned here. Well, if they're doing it after the outbreak, then Birkin's dead. They're not meeting up with him. That was my issue with that theory. Birkin died before, you know, basically the moment Birkin died is the beginning of the embryonic stage of the outbreak. It was all over at that point. Of course I can't go that way. So now I go back up here and talk to Mr. X? Is that what happened? Oh, they didn't know he was dead. So I just assumed that if they're coming to meet him, they've corresponded with him at some point. Maybe they did before he died? I don't know. Yeah, but he wasn't in the waste treatment facility. He was in the hive. I don't even know how they would discreetly get there without going through the police station. Although I'm sure, canon-wise, there's plenty of other exits. There'd have to be. Yeah, I'm not fighting lickers right now. Ah, there we go. Now we have our item box. Toy, toy, toy. Yeah, but you would have to send at least one, Daniel. You'd have to send, you know, the one saying, hey, I have this thing. You guys want it. Hair tie on my wrist too long. It just seems like an aggressive play. I mean, it's just one of those things. I love Resident Evil, and Resident Evil is not the only one. Plenty of intellectual properties have main casts and enemies doing just ridiculously dumb things. Umbrella has an entire military branch, they have a small army of mercenaries. Why risk infecting the populace with what would at the time be untested hardware? Like, we don't know if this is actually a good idea, but we do know that we have military personnel trained for this sort of thing. Hey! You guys aren't supposed to be there. Is there something over there I need? I always thought there should be in scenario A. Maybe there's one in scenario B. I don't know about the 1 and 0. Ha 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 ha! I knew it. See, I remember I never played Scenario 2 that much, so I didn't... Scenario B, whatever. You know what? Bite me. Go ahead. Get it over with. Now you got no head. Happy? I always felt it was weird that there was nothing there in Scenario A. I know, Daniel, I'm just saying, like, it just seems excessive and irresponsible to send in a bunch of untested BOWs to deal with a platoon at most of special forces when you have top men trained for this sort of thing. It just seems... dumb. It just seems dumb. It just seems like a bad move. I got a club key, I got a club key. And I don't know what to do with it. Yeah, that's a problem, Randy. And remember the new Resident Evil game that's coming out that's supposed to be like a cooperative thing? and there's some guy pulling the strings. That idea could have been so good, but the way they're doing it is just dumb. All that bright, colorful shit flying around, it looked like Final Fantasy. It honestly looked like, except for the enemy types, and even that, you see that kind of shit in Final Fantasy. It looked like Final Fantasy was trying to reboot itself, and like imagine if it was regular modern day, but the shit from Final Fantasy existed. Like, that's what it looked like because of all the bright, colorful shit flying around when people are healing each other, and it just looks stupid. It looked so stupid. I'm complaining. I should stop complaining. You know what? Come here, bitch. Stop that. Did I make the liquor go away? I guess I did. Oh no. Not Beverly. They are kind of written dumb. Hi. Hold on. There you go. Have some acid, man. Holy snacktacular. I'm gonna need some food soon. I made a mistake. Hello. And how are you today, sir? Any progress on the mods on yours? Mr. Mutant. All right. I'm gonna go crafty. Library first. It looked like it was going well. I got a fun one. I managed to install Gore Z on the server, but oh, that's just bullshit. I managed to install Gore Z on the server, and it didn't crash, but it also didn't work. I go up here. Hi. Blue, red, red, blue, red, blue, blue, red. Yep. Right. Right. Moving on. Tell you what, it's nice when you don't have to think about inventory space. Useless ammunition. nice horse. Leon!
Leon!
It's good to see you're still among the living. It looks like we're not gonna find your brother here after all.
August 8th. I talked to the chief today once again, but he refused to listen to me. I know for certain that Umbrella conducted T-virus research in that mansion. Anyone infected got turned into a zombie. But the entire mansion went up in that explosion along with any incriminating evidence. Since Umbrella employs so many people in town, no one's willing to talk about the incident. It looks like I'm running out of options. August 17th. We've been receiving a lot of local reports about strange monsters appearing at random throughout the city. This must be the work of Umbrella. August 24th. With the help of Jill and Barry, I finally obtained information vital to this case. Umbrella has begun research on the new G virus, a variation of the original T virus. Haven't they done enough damage already? Question mark? Exclamation point? We talked it over and have decided to fly to the main Umbrella HQ in Europe. I won't tell my sister about this trip because doing so could put her in danger. Please, forgive me, Claire. Exit.
There's no reason for us to stay any longer than necessary. Let's split up, look for any survivors, and get out of here.
Right.
One last thing. Here's a radio. Take it. That way we can keep in touch if anything happens.
I got a radio. Dude, that's what I said. That's what I meant when I said we can collaborate. If you figure something out, you talk to me. If I figure something out, I'll talk to you. We are putting our heads together, just doing it separately. Trust me, if you get the trader working, I want to know. And if I get the trader working, I promise I will tell you. Ah, the stars. Excluding Rebecca, of course. Hey, you know, those are some nice assault rifles. It's an awful shame you couldn't carry any of those into the game. Alright, so I'm gonna leave you guys hanging out here with Leon and Claire. I have to go to the bathroom. Be right back. I hate how this game pauses. No reason. That is true-ish, Daniel. They weren't the greatest writers, but I don't even think it was the fact that they weren't great writers. They were exactly the level of writer needed at the time. This game didn't need a, you know, it doesn't have that much dialogue, actually. If you don't include this stuff. Mr. Chris Redfield, Raccoon City Police Department, Stars Division. As per your request, we have conducted our internal investigation. Yeah, we conducted an internal investigation in a matter of weeks and discovered the following information. And we're going to tell you about it because that's how internal investigations work. This is stupid. Let's go. Ah!
Help me!
Come back. Well, you gotta come back, you silly goose. I get that, Daniel, but you gotta admit, at the time, the requirement of storytelling, I don't think Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 1, even Resident Evil 3, their main thing isn't storytelling. It's this atmosphere and the building of tension and whatnot. See, over time, they added more story elements, more character development, but I don't know. Like, I mean, well, consider the amount of story development that went into this versus the story development that went into a game like Final Fantasy VII, or cut it back a little bit, Metal Gear Solid. Games like those required much more writing skill, a variety of skills in writing. Probably more writers. Jesus, I can't imagine one guy putting out Final Fantasy VII, dialogue-wise. I remember the story of Chris Zimmerman when she got the job to direct Metal Gear Solid. She thought that the big pile of notebook that she had was each individual character's parts separated, and then she found out that it was actually all hers. It was all just one big, this is the script. The script for Metal Gear Solid was like this tall. And she thought it was like, this is this person's parts, this is this person's parts, and they would separate. But nope, that's all hers. She had suddenly had work to do. I have to go downstairs, drop some shit off, come back. I'm coming back for you, baby. Shiny red bitch. Oh, let's see if this is true. I'm pretty sure. Yep. See the window? See how it's broken? Because Nemesis came through? That's actually the Seamless guys fixing things. With the original textures, it looks like that. Daniel, we'll get to the story of 7 in a second, because that's a totally different topic. But see, look at this window. Original textures, it's still broken. I mean, it's still fixed. When they added these textures, they broke it because Nemesis would have come through here chasing Jill. And I thought that was a really neat touch. That they would add that. The only thing I wish that they could add, I know it would have required a lot of. They don't have the ability to code in features to the game that I'm aware of. They can just change the visuals with what they did. It would be cool if there was broken glass there that actually crunched. Moving on. Thoughts on Resi 7? My thoughts on Resi 7, and keep it in mind, I've never played it. I'll let that sink in for a second. My thoughts on Resi 7 is that I feel like they missed the opportunity to push the envelope. And when I say that, I mean from a gameplay perspective. I thought that they had... One, I know that they went to Americans to write the script. And I'm okay with that. The setting I didn't really care for, but I would have been... My issue with 7 is that when I watched gameplay, I realized that keep it in mind, 7 was the first Resident Evil of a new generation of consoles. Gotta keep that in mind. I saw a video of a guy fighting Jack, and his movement was so rudimentary, and it just juxtaposed so badly in my brain with his behavior and his dialogue, because he as he was talking to the character, you know, like the player character yelling, you know, just taunting him, like that shit was well done. But his body language, he might as well have been a fucking tyrant. He might as well have been Mr. X, body language wise. He was so stupid. Except for specific sequences where he's got a hold of you and, you know, he's doing something, you know. Yeah, it was so close, but I felt like it missed the mark. I do have it. Trevin, God bless him, he put that in my list too. I think he did. Let's find out. Do we got it? Do we got it? Do we got it? Do we got it? Yeah, we got it. I'll have to play that sometime. Another subtle thing I like that the Seamless guys did is this picture. They actually went and found the poster that they used and just loaded that as a custom part of the texture. So this was the original drawing they did. It was based on the poster, and they found the poster that drawing was based on and subbed that in instead. I like it. I thought that was awesome too. See, I'm sure my feelings will be similar to that, Captain Peckins. I can look past that kind of shit sometimes. It just depends on what it is. I don't have a lighter, do I? No, I don't. So how the buck am I supposed to do that? I guess I'll find out, huh? Final Fantasy VII's dialogue was a bit of a mess, but that was largely because of the translation issues. It's actually... I'm terrified of the remake. Absolutely terrified of it. Because I know that there's a better chance that they will disappoint me than satisfy me. And what I've seen so far of the 7 remake, I'm not too happy with. I feel like they're going way too over the top, way too early in the game. And if go watch the video that they released of the Scorpion fight. The fight with the mechanical Scorpion in the first reactor. First off, it lasts way too long. And second off, it's so goddamn epic. And that's not a good thing, because this is the first boss fight in the whole game. It takes 10 minutes and it's a gigantic fight. What are you gonna do when you get to Sephiroth? You're gonna have a 2-hour-long battle that flies around the whole damn globe? I feel like they're going too big too fast, and it's just gonna become bland. But what I'm excited about is actually seeing a properly translated version of that story, so people can finally really get it. Fuck you. There's an interesting series by a guy named Tim Rogers. He worked for Kotaku, and he basically went through. He didn't discuss every single little nuance and issue, but he made a video series where he compared the English versions and the Japanese versions and the translations. It was pretty sweet. A lot of interesting nuances that a lot of people in the States you miss, and the UK for that matter, English-speaking countries, etc. I got 2 diamonds. Well, I gotta go back and pick up that other one. Excuse me. I was just wondering, man. You know what? I love RE2, but this is kind of just, in a way, part of me wants to go play the remake of 2. I love 2. This is my jam. But I was just looking at that diamond key and thinking about how they changed up the east side of the building in the remake. Thought that was really interesting. Fucking play some remake. For those of you who haven't been around for my streams of the remake 2, I've actually never played it in third person all the way through. I have a first person mod on my RE2 make, whatever you want to call it. I like it. I prefer it actually, because they deliberately offset the camera and make it so that your character takes up the whole left side of the damn screen, and it's deliberately off. It deliberately throws your aim off. You have to adjust for it, and in first person view mode that goes away. And it's claustrophobic as hell, but your aim is straight, and I prefer that. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, Captain. Really want them to you would think with the success of RE2 remake that they would have learned their lesson. That new Resident Evil they got coming out with all the bright colorful bullshit, like it's like they're tone deaf. They just don't get it. This is not the Resident Evil you're looking for. Oh shit. Oh no, I took care of the liquor. We're good. know what? That's a nice touch. I know the PlayStation version didn't do that. The wind sound. Yeah, that makes sense. The skylight's broken. If it was windy, it'd be windy. What's up, Owen? Yeah, it's the Seamless mod. Technically, it's running off of a Game Boy Color emulator. GameCube emulator. The original textures look like that. They did the same project with Resident Evil Nemesis, but they couldn't change the UI because the way the game was coded. But with 2, they could. And so that's what the game looks like with the original textures. And with the seamless textures added, it looks like this. Sometimes it looks really good, other times it looks kind of weird, but it's higher resolution. Oh, no. It's a mod called Seamless. RE Seamless. RE2 Seamless, RE3 Seamless, and they're working on a RE1, but that is going to take some time. I should have added the word mod at the end so people knew what I was talking about. Resident Evil 8, I mean, again, I really wish Capcom would hit the big red button and just reboot the thing. Just start it over. They kind of did that with RE2, but they should have done it from scratch. It would have been great if they'd started with RE1, and we'd be sitting around right now waiting for the RE2 remake to come out. That'd be cool. So I don't need you. I guess I don't need you right now either. Moving on. Well, yeah, man, it really. I just hop from area to area looking at how it changes things. Sometimes it's for the better, but sometimes it looks really weird. Like it just doesn't know what to do with certain things. Let me try to give you a good example. I still can't get in that room, can I? Wait, I could. I just need to come in through the back way now. I should have gone that way. Oh. Hey, man. Oh, dude, you're rare as fuck. Hey, you're rare as fuck too, but I gotta get rid of one of you. I've seen you before. The shirtless one is totally rare. There, original textures. See the no smoking sign? And the sign over the, oh shit, there's 2. Let's look at the blue flag in the background. Original textures. Shit's like alchemy. I know I keep calling it that, but that's just what it is to me. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't seem like something that would work. okay, creepy? Okay, I opened that door, got my lighter. Oh yeah, you. I shot the wall. I got the thing from there. Okay. I think it might be time for me to head up to the 3rd floor. No, wait, not yet. Aha. We go this way now. Oh. Mishi, they did a good job with the zombies, but I know what you mean. It would have been... Imagine you almost clip a zombie with a headshot, but you just hit one of the corners of its jaw. And then its lower mandible is literally like loose, hanging here while it's still coming after you. Bitches. Sorry, Marvin. Marvin had the detonator. I'm sorry, Creepy. I know what you mean, man. I've had to... You've seen me. I had to stop streams the past few times because I've played games that for some reason just made me nauseous. It did it again. I tried to do a long shot of that Observer game with the crows last night. Just setting it up, I could feel it trying to give me a headache. I don't know what it is with that game. Oh, you know what that's from? Awesome. Alright, let's blow a hole in a wall. By the way, I don't think I've ever I think I might have played through Scenario B once. So, Mishi, I might need you here. Or Creepy. Whoever gets there first. The hell you say? Kaboomski. Let's go say hi to this guy. Yeah, this is Claire B. My own personal canon. My man.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I thought you were another one of those zombies.
Are you Chief Irons?
Yes, that's me. And just who are you? No, don't bother telling me. It makes no difference. You'll end up just like all the others. That's the mayor's daughter. I was told to look after her, but I failed miserably. Just look at her. She was a true beauty. Her skin nothing short of perfection.
Leon A.
But
Claire
it will soon
B always
putrefy
felt
and
right
she
to
will
me.
turn into a zombie within the hour, like all the others.
There must be some way to stop it.
In a manner of speaking, there is. Either by putting a bullet through her brain, or by decapitating her completely.
Alright.
And to think that taxidermy used to be my hobby. But no longer. Please. I'd really like to be alone now.
Alright, but I'm coming back, bro. I really think you're being unreasonable. I'm gonna go check out your shit. Irons is a character that I feel that they did him. He seemed too normal in the remake. He just seemed like this typical crooked, fat politician cop guy. And in this, he clearly has issues. And you know, to be fair, he's living in a world now for the past 2 or 3 days. He's come to just decide to let his creepiness show more obviously. But he clearly, with he clearly has issues, and he just seemed like a typical dude. Yes, he planned on stuffing her. What pose he was going to do it in, I'm not sure. But I assume it would have been vaguely dignified.
Wait.
Let me go!
Easy, easy there. I'm not a zombie. You're safe now.
No, you're not. Oh, I used the fuck out of that song. Claire.
My name's
That was
Claire.
it.
What's yours?
She reminded him of his
Sherry.
little sister,
Do you know
Claire.
where your parents are?
They both work at the Umbrella Chemical Plant, near the city limits.
The chemical plant? Then what are you doing here?
My mom called and told me to go to the police station because it was too dangerous to stay at home.
From the look of things, I'd say she was probably right. But it's dangerous here as well. You'd better come with me.
Oh,
But there's something out there. I don't know
Seamless
what it
kind of
is,
screws up on that
but I
necklace.
saw it. Much larger than any of those
Interesting.
zombies. And it's coming after me.
What was that?
That's what I was telling you about. It's here.
Sherry, wait!
I'm gonna talk to Willie G. Doodah. Irons had snapped at this point. He wasn't thinking about the future. See, one thing, if I were in charge of Resident Evil at Capcom, I'd reboot the whole thing, starting with Resident Evil 2. We've done our Resident Evil 2, fine. We'll Tarantino that shit and go back and do RE1 the way we did RE2. Move on from there. We'll do Nemesis, Code Veronica. We'll do that right, you know, and just move through the series. But the one thing I would actually change, aside from the fact that we would show that Wesker lives at the end of 1, is I would make it so that the army decided to quarantine Raccoon instead of destroy it. So one thing I would change to the story. But it's a big change. And it allows us to focus on Raccoon City. The military decided not to nuke it because it's in the middle of a goddamn...
Chief?
It's America. It's right near other cities. They can't just nuke it. So they just quarantined it the best they could, locked it down, put up walls. And now it's like this little slice of apocalypse that people still live in. It's all over. Those imbeciles from Umbrella have finally done it. Despite all their promises, they've ruined my town. Soon the streets will be infested with zombies. I'm beginning to think that I may be infected myself. I'll kill everyone in town if this turns out to be true. I've never tried to do a proper Irons. Except in the first audiobook, which was terrible. I was successful in spreading confusion among the police as planned. I've made sure that no one from the outside will come to help. With the delays in police action, no one will have the chance to escape my city alive. I've seen to it personally that all escape routes from inside the precinct have been cut off as well. There are several survivors still attempting to escape throughout the lower levels, but I'll make sure no one gets out. I've had a change of heart about the remaining survivors in the precinct. I've decided to hunt them down myself. I shot Ed in the back through the heart less than an hour ago. I watched him writhe in pain upon the floor in the pool of his own blood. The expression on his face was positively exquisite. He died with his eyes wide open, staring up at me. It was beautiful. I wonder if the mayor's daughter is still alive. I'll let her escape so I could enjoy hunting her down later. I'm going to enjoy my new trophy. Yes, frozen forever in the pose I choose to give her. Exit. It sounded like a watered down Hans Gruber. It was bad. I was trying to emulate the actual in-game one, but no, I'm afraid not. Okay, so I need one more of those blocks. Well, 1.5 more of those blocks. Okay. Moving on. Everyone's gonna die. Yeah, that's what I was trying to. I was trying to find that spot. I just half succeeded, I guess. What are we looking at here? Okay, done that. Done that. And I think I went up there. I didn't go up there yet. Let's go up to the 3rd floor. It's a big necklace. It's got a sample in it, dude. It's carrying very precious cargo. Speaking of Chief, he gets introduced in Chapter 8, which I should be recording some of this week to start lining that up. So far, he's set to be played by Ty the Voice Guy. TyTheVoiceGuy.com. Yes. The trucker actually is probably from RE2 Remake is closer to what Iron should have sounded like. Yeah, in fact, switch those two guys around. I think the guy playing the trucker was a better actor. He's certainly better for the role. You're going the wrong way, Claire. Like, way the wrong way. Holy hungry, I'm a little crap. Moving on up to the 3rd floor, and I check out the bell tower and find some shit. Maybe. Yeah, it's a square hole. I don't have a thing. Yeah, okay, so there's nothing. Waste of trip, but now you know. Okay. So... okay, I know where I'm going. Long live tank controls. You know what? Let me just fix this. This seamless mod. There. This way. This way. The first time, those of you who've played Resident Evil 2 Remake, when was the first time you died? Legitimately. I'll tell you mine. First time I died was on the cargo containers with William Burke. I imagine most experienced players' first death was there. I just feel that Irons was just a little bit badly portrayed, but still did hit the right beats. Ben Bertolucci experienced complete character assassination in RE2 Remake. It's unfortunate. Another half piece. Rawr! No? No liquor. Hey, there you are, buddy. He fell down into it. Excuse me, let me by. Thank you. Anything in here worth grabbing? No? No? So what were you hanging on to in here? Nah. So there was nothing in here to grab. Club. I need a club. Club me, man. Okay, so I need another half brick of this fucking cocaine. I mean, heroin. I mean, clay. Whatever. Hello, Albert Wesker. Try this one back room here. Roland! What's up, man? Have you or Wesker ever heard of Seamless Mod? Ah, that's bullshit. Oh, it hurt him. Interesting. It clipped him a little bit there. Haha, I knew there was another door. Wesker or Roland, have either of you guys played know what this Seamless Mod is? That's a wall. Man, I need that club. Alright, Seamless Mod is a mod these guys put together that uses AI algorithms and other bullshit to, along with actually just physically repainting things, to clean up and make a higher resolution version of the background images of these games, which has always been the handicap that no modder can get around, because what you see is what you get. This is what the game is supposed to look like. You know, that's the original textures. This is the GameCube version of the game, so the character models are pretty high res. I mean, compared to the RE2 version, the original. But if you look at the lamp, look at these wires, look at these white lines here. Just look at the details of this image, and they're back. They've done the same thing for Resident Evil Nemesis, and they have hinted that they're going to try to figure out how to do it for Resident Evil 1. You already tried that. Well, they've not hinted. They've basically thrown it up on their site, but coming soon. Sometimes the AI algorithm screws up a little bit, makes things seem a little bit squirrely when they're supposed to be straight. Have some acid, bro. Yeah, they really should do that to the original. They're working on it. But like, this isn't the greatest area to show it off. But even here you can see it. Look at these dials. But you can see how sometimes it's a little bit squirrely. These lines aren't perfectly straight like they're supposed to be. But if you look when I turn the textures off, that's how they originally look. It's the lights from the lamp. Look at these details in this shit. Oh, you can't see that through me, can you? But yeah, look at all this, and then it's craziness. Boom. 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 And boom. First try, bitch. Didn't even know what I was doing. Let me get to a better area to show off this stuff, and I'll show you. You wind up just you will wind up looking at things, like absorbing details for the first time again. It's so weird. Hey man, aren't you over there? Hey, you're not supposed to stand up to that shit. I need a card for that. Wesker, that sounds like a really interesting deal. Alright, so here's a good spot. Is it? Let's see. Yeah. Look at the tools in the tool chest. Look at this detail in the wall and on these cars. The thing is, they could technically do this with any game. Any game that has pre-rendered drawings like this. They could use this tech to clean up Final Fantasy VII. I believe they actually did that. There's a mod for that. I should probably get in on that action. Any game that had pre-rendered backgrounds back in the day could be cleaned up this way. If there was a PC version of it, at least. Hey, man. Damn it, I need that club. You're in my way. Shush. Oh, here's a good one. I'm gonna stay right here. Alright, so you guys... That's what it's supposed to look like. And keep in mind, this is the GameCube version of these backgrounds. They're actually slightly worse on the PS1 original. So look at the light fixture, look at the details in this garbage, the lettering, the brick. See, like, if they had the manpower, they could go back and touch up the lettering on all the things that wind up looking like that. I know they can touch things up because a couple of you weren't here for it, but I was showing off earlier. For canon purposes, they broke the window at the bottom of the stairs because Nemesis would have come through there. Changed the texture. I should get something to eat, but the only thing I could do is order a pizza. Why do I have to live in such a rural area? It's not even that rural, but it's just off the beaten path near a medium-sized city. So I don't get, like, Uber Eats. Good to go.
Sherry, I've been looking everywhere for you. I was so worried. We've got to go now, honey, okay? If we stay here, that monster will find us. Let's go.
No, I won't.
What's the matter? Don't you trust me?
It's not that, Claire. It's because of my daddy. He's over there. I heard him call my name. Daddy must have been attacked by the monsters. I have to help him.
Wait, Sherry, don't go alone. Sherry! Sherry!
Captain Peckins, it was an inside job. I was trying to con him. I was working him. I was trying to get him to let me know what the plan was so I could do something about it. You gotta understand, Captain. It's not what you think. I wouldn't do that, man. Not anymore, I don't, Claire. Holy jumping fucking Jehoshaphat! This ain't good. It's not good. It's not good. It's really not good. Make it work, baby. Let's do... Let's get this puzzle over with. The boxes, which look more like UHB boxes. Oh yeah, Sherry. Sherry's being played by, she's not being played by Jess. And I'm excited for that dynamic because Sherry and Claire communicate a lot throughout the book. And I'm excited for the dynamic of Jess playing Claire with, you know, I'm drawing a blank on her name right now. I feel like an asshole, but her name's Laura. She plays, she's on Twitch by the name of, Kitty something or other. She's on my website under credits. But yeah, she's going to be playing Sherry and Annette. And Jess is playing Claire and Ada. me that shit. That's not a club key. Oh wait, it is a club key. It's a shamrock key. Fuck you, bloody. Here, while I have a moment, I can show you guys the textures here. That's the originals. So look at the machinery here. Lights. All this stuff. Take it in. Take its jaggedy edges in. And bam. That actually looks really... It kind of makes stuff look a bit like a painting, in a way.
Claire, are you there?
Hey,
Sherry,
Cher.
are you okay? Did you find your dad?
Yes, I'm okay. But I couldn't find him. But I did find something
What's
else
up,
for
Action?
you. Here.
Thanks, sweetie. Now, why don't you come over here? I want you to stay with me.
Claire, I can't reach the ventilation hole anymore. But don't worry, I'll find another way.
Claire could creep her ass up the
I
ramp
can
and
take care
grab
of
you.
myself.
Wait, Sherry, come back. Sherry! Sherry!
Sherry, you can take care of yourself around zombies. Not lickers.
Do you read me, Claire? We now have access to the back of the parking lot.
Got it.
I'm getting out of here and heading to the sewer. Can you meet me there?
I'm
All
on
right,
my way.
Wesker. I'll see you on the next one. I'll figure out my Metal Gear 2 woes. Accent, this stream has been this one roadblock after another. It's been ridiculous. It's been ridiculated. Hi. Excuse me. Oh shit. I don't have infinite lives. I knew it. I was just doing too well. I understand, Mishi. I'm gonna try to do, I tell you what. Most of my streams start in the afternoon, but I can try to do a little experimentation with doing streams when I get home from work, which would be 7 in the morning. It'd be like noon your time, he said, having to count it out on his fucking finger. Can't remember. Did I take something or did I leave them both for Claire? I think I left them both for Claire. I did leave them both for Claire. Alright, so now I have more space and an Uzi. In fact, that might be funner to shoot with. Alright, let's go. Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. What? There you go, Axon. You know what I'm talking about. Oh, Benny. Oh my. Yeah, everything about Ben Bertolucci and in remake was wrong, and also the way the offspring from Birkin escaped from a person's chest was presented wrong. It was just like a little hole punched neatly out of the person's chest. That's no. These people's abdomens ripped apart. I thought that was just a odd choice. Bitches. Crank? Aha! I know what to do with you. So many blue herbs. Shit kennels, by the way. Let's go crank an attic. I think that's how I'm gonna get the other half a blue piece. Let's go crank an attic. Shit! I can't see. Oh, shit! That was close. So Randy, are you still there? Or better yet, any of my UK or EU regulars? Go. Hello. Oh, what time is it? I still got time. I'm doing great. I got you guys. Most of the UK and EU guys, I guess, have tapped out, but that makes sense. It's late as hell for them. That's why I was trying to see if one of them was still around, because I actually would like to get an opinion on that idea I just mentioned, experimenting with some earlier streams in the day. Like, say, getting home at like 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning, and then streaming till noon or something. I need a lighter. Fuck berries. Let's go. Doing that once in a while instead, because that puts the streams around, the afternoon for the UK guys, and I do have a lot of UK followers. No disrespect, US guys. And we know that Captain Peckins is a real captain, because only a true captain would put up with that kind of insubordination. I don't care if he's a superior being. It's just disrespectful, damn it. I went about this wrong. Hi. Rawr. They're so cute. Oh my god. I'm getting confused as to which puzzle I'm supposed to go after. I'm not going up to the attic first, because I need to go... that felt nice. Actually, wait, is this, nope, that's a regular. Scheiße. Come on. Alright, let's go downstairs. Let's go solve a puzzle. You know, it's funny. I haven't seen that Mr. X fella in a while. You think a fella like that would be hard to lose track of? I mean, he's huge. He's gigantic. Randy, welcome back. I was actually just trying to ask you or any one of my other UK regulars a question about a experimental stream schedule I'd like to try to do. Would you be interested in filling out a survey? Aw. I know I should know this. Fine, I'll go look at the painting. Alright, the question I wanted to ask you. Knight, the Queen, and the King, and the Jack. Okay, fine, get it. The question I wanted to ask you is, do you think it would be worth trying out an experimental, experiment to schedule a stream for when I get off work in the morning? So I get off work at 6 my time. That's 11 o'clock you guys' time. So by the time that I would start the stream would be about noon your time. Maybe 1 o'clock and 12:30ish. Because I got a lot of regular UK regulars. Not trying to oh, I did it wrong. Still. I still would like to stream the time I stream now. It's comfortable, but might want to mix it up. Here comes that motherfucker! You're not scary. Okay, you're kind of scary. You certainly were in 1998 when I was 13. 12. Well, good thing he's in there. Whew. Because, you know, he's in there and I'm out here, and as long as he's in there... Well, let's just creep past this hole. Yeah. Okay. So, he's just gonna stay in there. That is true. It's just guys like Mishi almost, he hardly gets to chill. I just think it might be a good idea to mix it up. I did get the part, right? The gear. Let's see if I got the gear. I got the gear. All right, let's head upstairs. Say hi to the liquor again. I might not wind up doing it just because it's an experiment and it might be fun to try, but it also might, it's gonna fuck up my sleep schedule. And that's a precarious thing to fuck with when you work third shift. It's like, hey, do you want to feel like shit for 5 days in a row? Well, let's have you stay up a little longer one day. I love this building. Oh yeah, got that shit. Hey, there's the other half of my shit. No reason to jump down, so it doesn't happen. Let's go solve the puzzle and say hi and goodbye. One last time. To the chief. To the chief. El Jefe. Could have just gone through the door, but no. Fuck you, dude. How about that? Yeah. Stagger. Just drop. Sit the fuck down. Trying to surprise me, coming up on the handrails like I don't notice, like I don't see you. You ain't John Cena. I always thought this nook was wasted. I mean, I know there's another one over here. I always just felt like you forget that these little nooks even exist because they don't do anything with that space. I just wish that there was either something happened there, something was there to collect, or they had more spaces like that throughout the game. Dude, I'm glad I do nighttime. I've declared myself retired from night shift a couple times in my life, but I've never had a night shift job like this one. I mean, if I didn't have audiobook to edit, it would be boring. I get to work on these kind of projects. I get to work on audiobook shit. My job is to stay awake, and when I am, I have to behave as though I was waiting for somebody when somebody arrives. But other than that, my job is to stay awake. I'm in there watching Bob's Burgers, sitting, and I got an old phone sitting there playing movie theater, just going through old shows.
Claire!
Sherry, you're okay.
I'm glad to see you're safe, Claire.
No, sir, I did not. I did work at Chuck E. Cheese, though. Just kidding. I didn't work at Chuck E. Cheese. Oh, what's this? Mail to the chief. Sorry. Oh, Willie G. Willie G. Proof that he was on the take.
Claire!
I'm going down there. Stay here and wait for me, okay?
Is there any coffee left in? Damn, it's dank in here. Not in a good way. Like in the original definition of the word. I never understood this. I felt like these shouldn't have been here. And if they really wanted to keep with the idea that there was like the chief should have had a couple of gas lamps around his door there. I just feel like these it's too much. It's too much. I can't do the voice of Sherry Randy. Don't worry, I have people in place.
So you've made it this far. Not bad, girl. But I'm not letting anyone leave my town. Everyone's gonna die.
Everyone's gonna die.
Calm down, Chief. What happened?
Shut up. You couldn't.
Hey, how come he gets to run around with a deagle?
Those monsters from Umbrella have destroyed
That's clearly a
my
Desert Eagle.
beautiful town. How could they do that to me after everything I've done for them?
So it's true. You have been working with Umbrella. Then you must know about the G-Virus. What is it? Tell me!
Talk to me, bro.
You must know. It's the agent that can turn humans into the ultimate bioweapons. Superior to the T-Virus in every way. Dr. William Birkin is the genius behind the project.
William Birkin?
I'm sure you've already seen his little girl running around here somewhere. Sherry, isn't it? In case you haven't already figured it out, the monster that's been tearing my precinct apart is yet another product of the G-Virus. An ultimate bioweapon.
I've heard that before.
Trying to cover its tracks. But if I have to go, I'm going to take you with me.
Bye, buddy.
What the?
No! It sucks to be you. It sucks to be you. You know that it's true. We lost half of you. It sucks to be you. Will I go down on what? It's the top half of a corpse. And this limestone cave below the precinct doesn't make sense at all. Like, at all. Once they figured out there was this much open space under that precinct, it would be condemned until they filled this space in or found a new building. This safety hazard. People are gonna fall into the earth. What's up, William? Nice ball. Nice stick, too. Haha. Wanna play a little thick ball? Oh, come on. I ducked that shit. Damn. I got fucked. Wait a minute, I think I can undo that shit. There's a way. No? I died. Yeah, I thought I had that rewind action, but I didn't. Well, shit. Fuck it. The stream is coming to a close. We had our fun with Resident Evil. Yeah, play me off, Johnny. The hell, Rocket League? Load. I'll play just a little bit of Rocket League for shits and giggles as we wind down. But yeah, you guys are taking off. I'll catch you on the flip side. For sure. And I'm going to figure out my Metal Gear 2 woes, and that'll be the next game we complete. Although I think there might be some unfinished business here with Seamless. Oh, I need to turn on lo-fi. I gotta have my music. I fucked up. There he is. Close. Oh, he's one of these guys, huh? I see how you are. I see what it is. Oof. Close. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm not prepared for this at all. The stream is broken. I had tightened up the stream for Seamless to be 4:3. So now you guys are only seeing a portion of the screen. Get in. Go, go, go. Oh, so close. Oh my god. Let me fix OBS. Can't. I don't have time. Oh shit. That was close. Oh no. I fucked up. Still don't quite have the whole game in there. Close though. That's what you get, man. Stop being an asshole. Stop sitting on the goal. I mean, you can do it if you want. You can keep playing that way if you feel that that works for you. Help me get away from myself. I wanna fuck you like an animal. I want you. Oh shit. No. Well done. It's a good match. It's okay, I took your boost. That's what I get for being an asshole. You take that point, I deserve it. Oh, you should have taken that. I can't believe it. Oh no. Woo! I got caught. Shit. Fine, take it. Take it. Wow. do. I think that's as close to it as I can get. Shit. Everybody left. That's okay. Just gonna play a little bit of this. He's wild. Really? Whatever, homie. I didn't want to play with you either. Merxy. Let's see how he does. Or whatever. Muxarchy. Whatever. I'm gonna go with Murky. Mirk. Close one. He almost got it. Hit the floor, please. That was on me. Come on, dude. Let's go. Good, we both sucked there. Thank you. Are you kidding, bro? The game is tied, so. Yeah, you don't want to play that way unless you're winning. That's how that shit works. Yeah, you should probably try and come at me, bro. Shit. Go. Ah. Well, that was just foolish. Is there anybody out there? Close. Very close. That was a good game. It was a good game. We might get to do it again. That might actually work better. Yeah. Mr. Lime. What interesting names, huh? I think you're gonna be my last match. Ah, okay. Give me a chance to collect some boost. I'm okay with that. Ah, that's what I get. That's what I get. Alright. That's the game you want to play, Mr. Lime. That's the game we will play. Mr. Lime, I'm gonna start making you pay for your mistakes if you don't stop playing like an asshole. Only one person here is allowed to play like an asshole, and that's me. Because I said so, mostly. One thing that helps is being in the lead when you do it. Hey, look at that, an offensive maneuver. See, now you have a 2-point lead against you, and you should probably start playing like you mean it. Maybe, just a little. Let's see. Close. Wow. I'm winning, dude. You shouldn't play the clock. After all that? After all that? Jeej. Actually, no, that was going to be my last round. And since nobody's talked since Resident Evil ended, I can assume I'm alone. Or at least alone-ish. But either way, those of you who are still creeping, thank you for the support. And I will catch you guys on the next one.